Hey everybody, this is GGB. Today we're going to be getting into the second divisional game. We have the Big Ten Bengals, who are the 2 seed. If they win this game, the other conference championship, to determine who will go to the Super Bowl and who will become the best conference this year, that path will be going through Cincinnati. If the Big 12 wins, the ACC then controls the path to see if it's going to go through Atlanta. And then if we see 2 upsets in a row, the FCS Division II, Division III Eagles and the Pac-12 Commies will be playing to see who hosts that game. It seems unlikely, but we'll see what happens. The Big 12 49ers, I don't know if you guys have been watching this for a while. If you guys have been, you'll know that when a player gets hurt and does not return to a game, I roll basically a 4-sided die, or I ask Siri to pick a number 1 through 4. 1 means that they just missed that game. 2 means they missed the divisional game. If they make it to the conference championship, they can come back. 3 means they miss everything up until the Super Bowl. And 4 means they miss the Super Bowl, so basically their season's done. So if you did not know, in the Big 12 game, when they took on the MAC, it has been a while, so I guess I'll recap. Patrick Mahomes got hurt at the very end of that game, and so I rolled that die, and for all you Big 12 fans out there, you'll be very happy to learn that that was a 1. So Patrick Mahomes will be playing in this football game. And that's the sad news for the Big Ten, but great news for the Big 12. If you have any chance of pulling off the upset against the Big Ten, Patrick Mahomes had to be the quarterback for it. And onto the field comes Tom Brady. Remember, this is the last time you're going to see the Big Ten quarterback to Tom Brady. You're going to be losing that after this year, and it's going to be a weird intermittent area. If it's going to be Kirk Cousins or if it's going to be Justin Fields, we're going to see next year who has a better year, who has a higher rating, or maybe it's Russell Wilson. Maybe Russell Wilson comes from behind and ends up stealing that 1 spot again. But we will have a new quarterback be the head of the Big Ten this year, and so this will be, as we were saying earlier for Zach Wilson, that's his last game as an independent chief. This is Tom Brady's last chance to go on a run with the Big Ten. Shotgun for Tom Brady. He's going to send his running back out, I believe Saquon, out in motion. Takes the snap. They're going to bring a blitz. He's going to have time. Fires underneath. That is going to be caught, and that's going to be a first down, I believe. First pass of the ball game for Tom Brady is going to be a first down, getting the ball to T.J. Hawkinson. And again, this is going to be a really good Big Ten team. This Big Ten team, it's really good. It's really solid. I really like everything the Big Ten's. Oh wait, I forgot the championship doesn't run through the Big Ten. Oh, yeah. So Big Ten's the 3 seed this year. This is why they draw the 6 seed. They're going to go play action here. He's going to have time. He's eventually going to be pressured. He's going to get sacked. He is going to get sacked off the edge by Okoronkwo. So yeah, Big Ten's the 3 seed. This has been the first time in a long time that the Big Ten is a 3 seed and does not control their own destiny. It does not. The path to the Super Bowl does not go through. Cincinnati. It's going to go through Atlanta. So this is going to be a very interesting game to determine who's up next. Big sack by Okoronkwo, by the way, off the edge. That could be huge. In the grand scheme of things, 2nd and 20 is going to be very hard to convert. And it's a big sack by the player coming off the edge in the Big 12. Empty set here for Tom Brady. 5 wide. Once again, he takes the snap. 4-man rush. He's going to have plenty of time with his offensive line. He fires underneath. That is going to be caught. Great run after catch. Going to make it 3rd and 6. Get 14 on the play. And that's going to be huge to set up a very 3rd and manageable for Tom Brady in this offense to keep the drive alive. Huge offensive play there by George Kittle, getting 14 yards on 2nd and 20, setting up a very manageable 3rd down. Shotgun for Tom Brady. You got to think you're going to Stephon Diggs here, or George Kittle. He's going to take the snap. He's going to have time. Fires quickly. It's going to be incomplete off the edge. I thought he caught that ball. But incomplete pass forced by Xavier Howard, and a great opening stop here for the Big 12 defense. Chance to get a punt from the Big Ten offense immediately. Tries to get the ball to Stephon Diggs like I predicted, but Xavier Howard does a great job of forcing that incomplete pass. And Patrick Mahomes is going to get the first chance to put some points. He gets a chance to strike first offensively. A punter for the Big Ten is out. He's going to punt this one away. It is going to land at about the 10-yard line, and it's going to stop, roll down to about the 4 or the 3. 3-yard line is where they mark it. And great punt is going to pin him inside the 5-yard line. It's going to be a 97-yard drive to the end zone if you're the Big 12 49ers. And onto the field comes Patrick Mahomes. Again, losing him would have been absolutely just devastating if you're a Big 12 fan. You could not have handled it. I mean, Jalen Hurts is a good backup quarterback, but the fact is, if you want to upset the Big Ten, you need Patrick Mahomes in all his glory and all that he does for you offensively. You need him. You need his entire might, and you're gonna need a lot to upset this good Big Ten team. 13 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in this first quarter action. The punt was just off by the Big Ten on their first possession. They punted. Under center here is Patrick Mahomes, 2 tight ends set. He's going to take the snap. He's going to go pass here. He's going to fire quickly underneath, trying to throw an interception. 55 almost undercuts this route and picks it off. Great play, almost made by Levante David out of Nebraska. 2nd and 10 upcoming from their own 3. And you can't punt out of your own end zone, right? That would give Big Ten too great a field position. And this is already a potent Big Ten offense. Under center is Patrick Mahomes once again. Joe Mixon in the backfield. They're going to go handoff up the middle to Mixon. Mixon actually has some blocks on the edge, but they're going to call a flag. Hopefully, if you're a Big 12 fan, he's out of the end zone by the time this flag is called. They're going to be called on Creed Humphrey. That's going to put it. It's not going to be a safety looking enough, so it's going to bring it back to 2nd and 10. Just basically a redo on that play with the clock just running a couple seconds off. 13 minutes, 2 minutes into the game. We've seen some defensive might here early on. Under center is Patrick Mahomes, 2 tight ends set once again. Mark Andrews, they're going to bring Swaim in motion. They're going to hand off up the middle. Mixon's going to get stuffed by, again, Levante David. Levante David making the 2 plays here early on for this Big Ten defense. 3rd and 10 upcoming, and Patrick Mahomes is going to have a lot of pressure put on him trying to pick up this first down on 3rd and 10. Under center is Patrick Mahomes. 3 tight ends set once again. Joe Mixon in the backfield. Wait, is it Joe Mixon? He's going to go handoff up the middle. He's stuffed. Oh, he's able to burst free, though, and he's going to get a first down. What a run by Joe Mixon. Looked like he had him dead to rights for a safety. And Joe Mixon bursts off and makes a big-time play to get a first down on this drive and keep it alive. What a run by Joe Mixon. Even if this drive just ends in a punt, there's a huge difference between punting your own 15-yard line and punting from your own 1. Great run by Joe Mixon, puts him in a first down scenario and keeps the drive alive. Great run by Joe Mixon up the middle. He had him dead to rights, too. Okay, 2 tight end set. Tight formation is the Big 12 49ers. Under center is Patrick Mahomes. They're going to pass here. He's going to actually have some time. He fires it. It's going to be caught underneath. He's going to go out of bounds for about a 4-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 6. Decent gain on first down by C.D. Lamb. And again, not the greatest receiving core in the world. What's going to be really interesting, though, is next year they lose Texas and Well, actually, not next year. They have 1 more year of Texas and Oklahoma. So that's at least a bright side if you're a Big 12 fan. You're going to take the snap. He's going to have time. Fires underneath. It's going to be caught. And he's going to get 2 yards there as Mark Andrews going to bring up a big 3rd and 4. So another big 3rd down here early on for this Big 12 offense. And even if they don't convert, it was very important Joe Mixon picked up that first down earlier to force a not as awful punt inside your own 1-yard line. You're at your own 20 instead, which is a lot easier of a punt to make. But 3rd and 4, can they convert with Patrick Mahomes at quarterback? You got to think they're going to Mark Andrews here or Tyler Lockett. Shotgun for Patrick Mahomes. Mixon beside him to the right. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He's going to scramble out. He's going to throw on the run. He's going to get a first down. All the way. Bursts it off a tackle to the 48-yard line. And that's the speed you're talking about. Marquise Hollywood Brown. He's not the greatest receiver in the world, but if he bounces off a tackle, he just has that speed that that goes from being just like it's like a 10-yard gain to suddenly they're at midfield, and that's the difference between a made tackle and a missed one. That's a rough one if you are a Big Ten Bengals fan, and suddenly Big 12 49ers are midfield at a drive that started at their own 3. Under center is Patrick Mahomes, 3 tight end set. He's going to go run here to Joe Mixon. Mixon actually has some blocks on the edge, but they do a great job of containing him and only hold him to a 3-yard gain. Levante David in there once again to make that tackle. Vontae David has been a huge factor here early on in this football game for the Bengals. 2nd and 7. And it's a pretty good drive. Even if you just ended in a punt for the Bengals, if you're the Niners, getting out of your own 3 is important. 2 running back set. He's going to take the snap. He's going to have some time. He fires it into traffic and actually caught for a 2-yard gain as Mark Andrews, but still 3rd and 5 upcoming. Going to be interested to see what they do on 3rd and 5. About 10 minutes left to go in this first quarter action. Not a lot has happened so far, but good opening drive by the Big 12. Chance to strike first and put points on the board if you get this first down. Trips to the top of the set is the Big 12. He takes the snap. Foreman rush. He's going to fire underneath. It's going to be caught, and he's going to force his way for a first down. Good run after catch. It's, I believe, Tyler Lockett picks up a big first down for this offense, and he keeps the drive alive. 1st and 10 at the 38 of the Big Ten, and suddenly the Big 12 has a chance to strike first offensively. They've looked good offensively on this drive. Using Mixon, using Tyler Lockett, getting Mark Andrews involved, even if it's just some tough early catches to get him trying to start going. Yeah, good opening drive here by the Big 12. Under center is Patrick Mahomes. Right behind him is going to be Joe Mixon. Trips to the top of the set. He's going to go pass here once again, though. He's going to fire underneath. It's going to be caught. First down, I believe? No, it's going to bring up 2nd and inches. Just short of that line to gain. Tackled is number 83, Tyler Lockett, with his 2nd catch of the ball game. Inches, I think about going play action here. I understand they might not buy it, or maybe you could just run it, trying to get Joe Mixon involved on the ground. Actually, 2 running back set. One of those are normally Tyler Lockett back there, so keep an eye out for those matchups with linebackers. Takes the snap. They're going to go handoff up the middle. It's going to be a first down inside the 20 is Tyler Lockett. Again, since the 49ers love to do that typically with Deebo Samuel in real life, you're going to see a lot of Tyler Lockett in that spot here today, with either them handing him off to Tyler Lockett just straight up or having him run a route. And it's going to be a weird, interesting combination because Tyler Lockett, again, he's not as big as Deebo Samuel, but he is faster, so I think this could be a really interesting way to see how this offensively works. About halfway through the first quarter, as we speak, shotgun for Patrick Mahomes, running back to the right of him, trips to the top of the set. Looks like probably a 4-man rush. It is. He fires quickly. It's going to be incomplete, trying to force that ball in there, and that could have been intercepted if the corner was looking the right direction. 2nd and 10. And they have not really handed to Joe Mixon since he had that big run on 3rd down to get a first down. Interested to see why they haven't used Joe Mixon a little bit more here today. Patrick Mahomes going to go shotgun here with running back Mixon beside him on 2nd and 10. Going to take the snap, handoff up the middle. Oh, actually, you're going to go read option here. It doesn't work out great. 3rd and 14. The Niners do kind of like to go read option with Brock Purdy and Trey Lance, but that's not really the kind of offense Patrick Mahomes typically runs, and it's very rare to see him go read option, which is why you could think it might work, but he's not as fast as those other guys, so it's not the greatest decision in the world to go read option with Patrick Mahomes. But regardless, 3rd and 14, big 3rd down stop if you're the Big Ten Bengals. Chance to get a stop on a possession where it looked like they were going to drive you for a touchdown, 97 yards. Chance to get a big-time stop here, though. Shotgun for Patrick Mahomes, running back to Mixon to the right of him. Going to take the snap. 4-man rush. He's going to scramble to his left. He has some running room. He's going to throw underneath. It's going to be caught, but he's going to be tackled 3 yards short of the line to gain. Getting the ball there to CeeDee Lamb, I believe. That's his 2nd catch of the ball game, but it's not enough to pick up that first down. And they're probably going to go field goal here with 4th and 3 upcoming. At least made it at least a little bit of a decision here for Kyle Shanahan, but likely going to take the field goal here if you are the Big 12 49ers. Throws on the run, gets it to an open CeeDee Lamb, but the fact is it's not enough to get that first down. 4th and 3 upcoming. And they're probably going to send this field goal unit on to try and kick this thing. Take at least a little bit of a lead here. Onto the field comes Justin Tucker. One of the most consistent kickers in the entire league. The kick is up. It is good. And the Big 12 49ers strike first with a 3-0 lead over the Big Ten Bengals. Good first strike there. Good long drive by the Big 12 49ers. And the Big Ten Bengals are going to have to try and retake the field and try and match what you just saw the Big 12 49ers do. About halfway through the first quarter, I would say. 7 minutes and 15 seconds left in this first quarter of action. Big 12 49ers playing pretty well so far. Given the Big Ten Bengals everything they can handle. Offensively, they've done a great job. Defensively, 3 and out early on in a punt. Great job. They're going to be returnable here, though. Up to about the 25-yard line. We see, I believe, Stefon Diggs returned this one. And 24-yard line, they mark him. And onto the field comes that Big Ten offense, which was doing pretty well when it was using their tight ends, right? T.J. Hawkinson and George Kittle both had their big-time plays. But we had a drop by Stefon Diggs on third down, and Tom Brady can't be happy about that. Plus, we've yet to see, I believe, a quality run, or even a run period, from Saquon Barkley. So we'll see if we see that first on this possession. Okoronkwo did a great job off the edge. We're going to see if he can continue that level of success. Trips to the top of the set. Shotgun for Tom Brady. Saquon lined up to the left of him. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle of Saquon Barkley, who has a huge hole. He's going to burst into the 40, to the 50. Man gets in his own way, and he's going to be tackled inside the 45-yard line of the opposition. Inside Big 12 49ers territory for the first time today. Saquon Barkley bursts off a huge run to get that first down and a lot more. Great run by Saquon Barkley. Unfortunately for him, Stefon Diggs gets in his way a little trying to block Xavier Howard, and that allows Xavier Howard to make the tackle on Saquon Barkley. Going to bring up a 1st and 10. Great opening play for the drive by Saquon Barkley. Under center is Tom Brady. Saquon Barkley lined up directly behind him. Tom Brady takes the snap. He's going to have a little bit of time. A lot of time, actually. Eventually, he's going to fire. It's going to be caught for a first down is Chris Godwin with his first catch of the ballgame. And just like that, in 2 plays, they are inside the 30-yard line of the Big 12, threatening to score in a very quick offensive punch back. Good throw by Tom Brady. Remember, this is one of his last chances. He could bring a 3rd championship to his Big Ten if he can win this one. But 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Shotgun. Trips to the top of the set is Tom Brady. Running back to the left of him. Going to take the snap. 4-man rush. He's going to have plenty of time. Eventually pressure up the middle. He's going to get an incomplete pass. Trying to force that ball in there to George Kittle. Incomplete. Good defense there made by the Big 12 49ers. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for this Big Ten offense. Good opening. It's a good second drive by the Big Ten to match what we just saw the Big 12 do. Empty set for Tom Brady. Chance to get a big stop on this possession, though. He's going to take the snap. 4-man rush. He fires quickly. It's going to be caught on a slant route. Makes a man miss. And Stefon Diggs is down at the 11-yard line. 11 yards away from a touchdown that would give the Big Ten Bengals their first lead of the football game. On their second possession, they would get a touchdown. First touchdown of the game. With 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter of action. We've seen a good amount of good offense here today. Good move there by Stefon Diggs to get himself 5 extra yards. 1st and 10. 6 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Under center is Tom Brady. Trips to the top of the set. Running back directly behind him in Saquon Barkley. Going to take the snap. It's going to go pass here, though. He's going to fire underneath. It's going to be caught by Kittle, and Kittle is going to fight his way through 3 men to the 4-yard line. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and 3 from the 4. Can still get a first down without a touchdown if you're the Big Ten Bengals. But you'd like to punch this thing in here soon. 2nd and 3, 4 yards away from the end zone. Shotgun, here's Tom Brady. Running back Saquon Barkley to the left of him. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Saquon. Saquon punches his way for a touchdown. The Bengals scored their first touchdown of the ballgame off a run from Saquon Barkley. And Saquon strikes first for this Big Ten offense, and they're going to take a 7-3 lead, most likely here with 5 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in this first quarter of action. Great run by Saquon Barkley at the middle. Great response drive by the Big Ten. The Big 12 just went on a very long drive, started at their own 3-yard line to get a field goal last possession. And this drive by Saquon Barkley in the Big Ten offense showed how easy they can drive down this football field, and they get a big-time touchdown. Chance to go up 7-3, most likely, if Robbie Gould makes this kick. Robbie Gould out there, his kick is up, and it is good. 7-3 lead here early on. The cameraman has been thrown into the stands, but good 7-3 lead, great drive, bounce back by Tom Brady. It's what you expect from this Tom Brady and Big Ten offense, but regardless, great drive is going to put them in a position and put them in the lead. So 5 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Can the Big Ten respond before the end of this quarter, or are we going to have to wait till the second quarter to see more action from the Big 12 offensively? Kickoff is away by Robbie Gould. That is going to be returnable, and he is going to return it out the end zone. Going to get it to about the 22-yard line before he is tackled by Tyler Lockett there with the return. And onto the football field comes back Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes had a very solid opening drive for his football team. He threw a lot of nice passes. He threw a lot of plays that you would expect Patrick Mahomes to make. It was the correct decisions. Unfortunately, it just didn't result in a touchdown, but it had a great opening drive that started at the 3. Can they match that level of success with another great opening drive here? We'll see. For Patrick Mahomes in this offense, 5 minutes and 11 seconds left in this first quarter. Under center is Patrick Mahomes, 3 tight end set. He's going to get pressure immediately. He's going to throw an incomplete pass. Lucky for that to be incomplete. Immediate pressure up the middle by that Big Ten defense. And that Big Ten defensive line is stout, right? Like, that is going to be a tough defensive line to account for if you're this Big 12 offensive line. But it's going to be a task if you want to pull off the upset and move on to the next round. It's a task you're going to have to try and achieve. Shotgun here for Patrick Mahomes, running back to the left. He's going to go handoff up the middle. He's going to fumble the ball, and the Big Ten recovers it. Oh, what a play by the Big Ten defensively. Force a huge turnover. Joe Mixon loses the ball. Big turnover forced by big number 91. Chase Young there with the recovery. But big hit. Chase Young with the recovery, and it sets the Big Ten Bengals in an excellent field position to try and take a 14-3 lead in a game that they just scored a touchdown in, right? Like, they just scored a touchdown, and 2 plays later, you're back onto the football field with a chance to score another one at the 28-yard line of your opposition. So, shotgun here for Tom Brady. Trips to the bottom of the set. Saquon to the left. Takes the snap. He's going to have some time. A lot of time in the pocket, actually. Forever in the pocket. He fires underneath. It's going to be caught for about a 4-yard gain is Saquon Barkley. Good tackle immediately by the Big 12 defense, but a solid gain on first down. Getting the ball quickly to Saquon Barkley. It's Tom Brady just getting what he can get and got a decent amount on first down to bring up 2nd and 6. Shotgun here. Tom Brady once again trips to the top of the set. Running back Saquon Barkley to the left of him. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He has time. Fires across the middle. Is going to be caught down to about the 2-yard line. First and goal is Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin emerging as a favorite target for Tom Brady here early. Chris Godwin being extremely productive with his 2 catches for 38 yards. Tom Brady finds him wide open across the middle. 34 misses a tackle. Deshaun Elliott. And he's able to turn that into a first and goal from the 2-yard line. And you're 2 yards away from a touchdown if you're the Big Ten Bengals. Shotgun here. Tom Brady trips to the top of the set. Saquon Barkley to the left of him. Takes the snap. He's going to have some time. A lot of time. Eventually pressured. He's going to throw to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. Throwing the ball away. If it wasn't Tom Brady, he could have scrambled to the right. But the fact is, it is Tom Brady. We suddenly see a big 3rd and goal play at the 4-yard line. Can the Big 12 defense... Great play stopping Jonathan Taylor on the edge there. And it's just like, you're so close, right? Like, 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. You're so close to the end zone if you're the Big Ten. You can't just afford to just kick a field goal and make it a 7-point game. You got to punch this in here. 2 running back set. Shotgun for Tom Brady. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He's going to have some time. He's going to fire to the end zone. This is going to be caught. Touchdown. Chris Godwin with his first touchdown of the ball game. And he's going to take a 14-3 lead over these Big 12 49ers. Great catch there by Chris Godwin. Great throw by Tom Brady. And it's going to give them an 11-point lead entering an important stretch of football, right? Like, second quarter is massive, and this is a big time for, like, a punch back, right? If you're the Big 12, you need to find a way to punch back. It's down 14-3. That's comebackable. I mean, like, Patrick Mahomes has come back from 17-3 many a time. It's not insane, but what would be insane is if you go down by more. 21-3, 28-3 is bad. You can't be down by that many points. You've got to find a way to punch back, and this is Patrick Mahomes' thing, is finding ways to punch back, finding ways to get in the end zone, and finding ways to get himself back into football games. So, important game for Patrick Mahomes, important drive for him coming up. With 3 minutes and 21 seconds left in this first quarter, can he get a drive started to try and cut into this deficit of 11? On to the kick is Blake Gillikin, the punter for the Big Ten, is going to try and kick off this football. The kick is away. It's going to land at the front of the end zone. It's going to be returnable by Tyler Lockett, who's going to bring it out, and he's going to get it to about the 22-yard line, 23-yard line before he's tackled. And onto the field comes back Patrick Mahomes. Last time he was out here, his running back and Joe Mixon fumbled the football and gave the Big Ten excellent field position to get a touchdown. If you are the Big 12, you're hoping that doesn't happen again, right? You need to put up points, put up something to try and cut into this deficit at least a little bit, try to at least have a drive going. So you'd like Patrick Mahomes to start being the guy here. I mean, obviously you want to get Jim Mixon at least a little bit involved, but not super involved. It's got to be Patrick Mahomes here. Shotgun, running back to the left, trips to the bottom of the set, going to take the snap. He's going to have time. He fires it across the middle. It's going to be caught. First down by Mark Andrews to the 44-yard line. And just like that, like, that's who you need to get it to, right? Mark Andrews is your superstar. That's the guy. Tyler Lockett's fun to throw to. I mean, Marquise Hollywood-Brown's speedy. CeeDee Lamb's a good catcher. But the fact is, Mark Andrews is your superstar. He is the player. And so, like, if you want to get a whole bunch of points, it's got to be the Mark Andrews show. Mark Andrews is him. Under center here is Patrick Mahomes. Trips to the bottom of the set. He's going to go pass here. He's going to have time. He scrambles to his left. He's going to eventually get pressured. He's going to break a couple of tackles, but he's going to get sacked. Going to get about a yard, actually. They call it a yard gain. Micah Parsons there with the tackle. Going to bring up 2nd and 9. If you're the Big 12, you don't love him taking those hits. That was unnecessary. And he's a major reason why you even have a chance here today. So you kind of need Patrick Mahomes. Under center here is Patrick Mahomes. Fullback back on the field. He's going to hand off up the middle. Joe Mixon's going to carry for about a gain of 4. Going to bring up 3rd and 5. This is 3rd and manageable for Patrick Mahomes. You got to think the ball's going to be going to Mark Andrews or Tyler Lockett here on like a slant. I wouldn't be surprised at getting the ball to Mark Andrews, though. Mark Andrews has been him. He's made all the catches in traffic. And he's been the guy to go to here early on in this football game if you're the Big 12. We'll see where they decide to go to, though. With 2 minutes left to go in this first quarter of action. Can the Big 12 cut into this deficit at least a little bit heading into the second? Shotgun here for Patrick Mahomes. Running back to the left of him. Around midfield. He's going to take the snap. It's a screen pass. He's going to fire it. It's going to be caught. And Chase Young makes a huge play on the edge, right? Chase Young, if he is not there to make that play, that is going to be a first down easily and a lot more. Instead, it's a loss of a yard. Chase Young makes a massive play to force a punt and give the ball right back to Tom Brady. And Tom Brady has a chance to take a 21-3 lead and take a pretty significant lead here early on. Great play made by Chase Young on the outside. If he doesn't make that play, no one else is there to make that play. So important play made by Chase Young. Punter Tress Way is out here for this one. Great special teams battle between the two of these teams. Tressway is going to try and pin him inside the 20, and he is going to get it inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. Minute and 8 seconds left to go in this first quarter of action. Tom Brady's going to take back the football field. Chance to go up 21-3. Likely not before the end of this first quarter, but hanging into the second. You can have a good drive going to start here. And Tom Brady has led his team on 2 great offensive drives here today to give himself an 11-point lead. Chance to make that an 18-point lead would be massive here. Shotgun for Tom Brady. Saquon to the right of him. Going to take the snap. He's going to go pass here. He's going to have some time. Saquon blocking for him. He fires on the outside. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to hit a flag route. Unfortunately falls incomplete for the Big Ten. Minute and 4 seconds now remaining for this football team. Here we go. 14-3. Can you extend this lead if you're the Big Ten? Shotgun here for Tom Brady. You need a stop here for the Big 12 defense. Going to take the snap. 4-man rush. He has time. Fires across the middle. It's going to be caught for only about a 4-yard gain. Going to bring up 3rd and 6. And a chance at a big stop here for the Big 12. Stephon Diggs with his second catch of the ball game. Jordan Hicks with his first tackle. Going to lose Jordan Hicks in a couple years. Not this year, and not the next year, but year after that. You have 2 more years of some Texas and Oklahoma players, but after that, it's gone. It's all gone, man. You're going to lose all your Texas and Oklahoma players. Shotgun for Tom Brady. Running back to the right of him. He's going to take the snap. Fires quickly. It's going to be caught on a slant route, and it's going to be a huge gain. They missed the original tackle, and Terry McLaurin, I believe, gets it past midfield. A huge gain for Scary Terry in this offense. First time they throw to him, it results in a huge gain to the 46-yard line of the opposition. Hey everybody, this is GGB saying adios amigos and good luck to both these teams in the second.